All right, everyone, welcome to E3. It is Monday, it is 2 o'clock, and wherever you're joining us from, I hope you are having a fantastic start to your week, and maybe even a holiday week for some of you out there, as we're going to be talking about Thanksgiving and gratitude today. So good to be here with you. It's been a while, but I am Derek Hatch from All Things Narrative, your friendly neighborhood storytelling coach, and joining me is the one and only Marcy. What's up, Marcy?
I'm just excited to be here. So happy to be here sharing with you guys again. So fun.
Awesome. We got Marcy, amazing leadership coach. And then we've got Tori. How you doing, Tori?
Doing great, Derek. How are you?
I'm doing well. Tori is all things virtual assistance, and if you are in her hands, you are in good hands. And finally, we got our fearless leader, the one and only John Acosta, the business wizard himself. What's up, John?
Thank you, Derek. And we also have Nicole Morales.
Nicole hopped in too. Hi, Nicole.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm happy to be back.
Yes, welcome back. Thank you. I'm so happy to have all of you together. Today we're missing Christine from Intentional Prizes. I was going to say Intentional Prizes worldwide, but she's not here right now with us. But we miss you, Christine. We hope to see you on the next event. And pretty much, I would like to go around the room and see or hear from you. What are the things that you're grateful in your business? Another one thing that puts us here. Can we start with Marcy?
You're going to start with me. Well, I'm grateful that you start with me. I am actually grateful for chaos. And I know that that is going to sound weird for a lot of people. But when you're an entrepreneur, you learn to embrace chaos because you understand that it's like spring cleaning, right? When you're doing your spring cleaning, everything gets messy before it gets better. But then at the end, you breathe that clean air and everything is in its place and everything is beautiful. Well, that's a lot of what we experience as entrepreneurs, right? We have moments of extreme chaos and then things start falling into place. And then we start seeing the fruit of our labor and we start seeing everything come together. And it's so beautiful, the calm afterwards. So I'm grateful for the fact that we have, at least I have experienced a couple of months of chaos, but things are starting to fall into place. Things are starting to fall into where they need to fall into. I am extremely grateful for my family. That's always my number one source of gratitude. My husband, my two daughters, who are amazing gifts from God. I am grateful for another day. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for all my clients, past, present, and future. And I'm just grateful that I get to support people in reclaiming their vision and their place on the planet. I am grateful. That's another source of gratitude for me, right? Is the fact that I fully, wholeheartedly believe that if you're on this planet, there's a purpose on your life. I don't think there's any wasted flesh here on the planet. And I say that all the time. And it's kind of weird. But if you are walking around occupying space, it's because there's a purpose over your life. There's something that you're meant to be doing that nobody else can do the way that you do it. And so when we look at what it is that we're called to do, and we look at how all the pieces start falling into place, like even just look at this group, how all of us have different areas of genius, different zones of genius. But when we come together, we create this synergy and this space in which we can serve a lot of people in a lot of different ways and be of support and be of assistance and be that shining light at the end of the tunnel that brings people out of a space of feeling like there's something missing or there's something that they can't solve to finding the solution within the services that we provide. So I'm grateful for all of that. And that was a lot.
That was lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mark, for sharing that with us. And Derek, I know you have many things to be grateful for. So I would love to hear from you, Derek.
Yes, absolutely. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I am right now sitting at the park on a Monday afternoon and my kids are playing. And this to me represents it all, being able to have that flexibility as an entrepreneur to spend time with your family, to create a schedule that is going to best serve your lifestyle. And, with this holiday week that we're in right now, I'm just reminded so much of that flexibility in being an entrepreneur. And just been so grateful that not only can I have a schedule that's flexible, but that I can also be flexible while doing what I love, right? Because I think that's one thing that all of us here have in common is we all are doing things that we're passionate about. And what Marcy said about everybody having that purpose, I mean, that's it right there, right? What is that God-given purpose that each one of us has? And once you find it, you embrace it and you give yourself to it. And it's just beautiful. And I'm really, really thankful to be living a life where I can do that, where I can have these dual roles of being a father and being a storyteller and a storytelling coach and all that comes with that. And, you know, together, those two things just represent what I enjoy doing most with my time. And so the last 6 months in particular have just been so good for the business. And so I'm just super grateful to be on this path, to know great people like you guys, that we can support each other in these times of life that we're in as we're trying to figure it all out and make it work. But yeah, this week, I'm just feeling super, super grateful for it all.
And I'm going to hop on and say that I'm grateful to hear the voices of your kids in the background. It's so beautiful. It's so awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're muted, John.
Oh, there you go. You see, I'm grateful for somebody paying attention. But what I was saying is that, I love that Derek is actually showing to everybody, that he's creating the lifestyle that he really wants as an entrepreneur. Things that we believe that on a 9 to 5 can happen because we know the boss wants you there, and then God forbid you get sick or your kids get sick. That's the beauty about what we do, and that's what we try to every time that we jump on this channel, promote people that, hey, there's a different way besides the 9 to 5. So that is one thing that I'm really, really happy to have all of you here. So let's jump with Tori. Tori, I would love to hear what you're grateful for.
Well, I am absolutely grateful for each and every one of you guys. We all met in first part of March, and meeting you guys has truly transformed my business and also my life. You guys have been so supportive, and I have learned so much from each and every one of you. And all of the people that have joined our E3 Facebook group, it's just been a phenomenal experience where we get to share our knowledge and our expertise, but then we're also in a phase of learning as well, and we get to learn from each other. So I am so grateful for that. And Marcy, you mentioned chaos. Well, there was an acronym I heard a long time ago for chaos that stood for Can't Have Anyone Over Syndrome. And, a lot of times we find ourselves falling into that chaos as entrepreneurs. We might be working from our home or from a different location. I love the fact that Derek is at the park with his kids. And Marcy, I agree, is that not the most beautiful sound to hear the kids? The chaos you're going to probably hear behind me are my fur babies barking and meowing, and that's the chaos that I have in my home and in my business right now that pops on from time to time. And I'm just grateful that we have this opportunity to be able to have our dreams come true and to work hard on those and turn our passion into business. So I'm just very grateful for all of that and all of you guys.
Thank you, Tori. Thank you very much. So, Nicole, tell us a little bit about what you're grateful for. We've missed you. We really want to hear from you.
Of course. Thank you. I'm grateful to be back. I am so grateful for the opportunity to get to wake up every day and be excited about what I'm going to do. It's always an adventure being an entrepreneur. And, some days the adventure can be like, dang, another adventure, but it is very, very rewarding in the end because, as each one of you shared, we get to spend more time with family. We get to do more things that we enjoy. So I'm definitely grateful for that. And I'm also grateful for all the people that I've been able to meet, not just through like clients, but also, you guys and the opportunity as well to be able to get closer to God and be able to incorporate that not just within my daily lifestyle but also within my business. So there's always so much to be grateful for, but those are some things that I'm grateful for right now.
I'm muted again. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Well, I want to start with, all of you I've met individually, and all of you have been such a blessing in my life. I mean, each of you have that sprinkle of joy in my life that I cannot really thank you enough for being part of it. Um, I want to go ahead and get started with being super, super thankful for my daughter. I mean, she's the love of my life, and there's there's something that I learn from her every single day. Although she's much, much younger than me, she has that hope always in her eyes and that big smile, and really, really helps me push through on the day to day. On the other hand, on the professional side, having all of you as my backbone, having me as as the strength to push forward and help other people, it's just amazing. I cannot say enough of all of you, because let's start with Derek. I'm gonna go one by one. And Derek, since I met him, believe it or not, I met Spider-Man before I met Derek. If you've been to one of the meetings with Derek, you'll know what I'm talking about. But Derek has been amazing. He's been always that positive energy around me that I really, really admire. That he brings so much joy everywhere he goes. I saw him on his first presentation. Well, the first presentation that I saw Derek, I couldn't believe he was so quiet. And when it was time to give the presentation, he was jumping out of his own skin. He was ready to go. He was wired. So I love that about Derek. With Marcy, we met at an event. Then I asked her, "Hey, I have this project. Would you like to join and take a quick look?" And roughly gave her an idea of what it was about. And she's like, "Absolutely, yes, let's go." So as well, super positive, but that willing attitude of going and taking the bull by the horns, and no matter what, we're gonna figure it out. I love that about Marcy. So thank you very much. With Tori, it was an acquaintance of an acquaintance of an acquaintance through network marketing. That's how I got to Tori. God works in mysterious ways. And to be honest, I admire how organized you are, Tori. You have no idea how much I admire how organized and how much attention to detail you have on everything. Thank you very, very much, because every time I see things that you do, I'm really, really, really happy that get to learn from you. So thank you. With Nicole, I met her at a networking event. She was telling me how much she loved finances and that she needed business cards. And truly, our first meeting was about business cards. We never ended up doing business cards, but we ended up doing a lot more. We ended up with a good friendship, and she is amazing. She's passionate about what she does. I can't believe that she recently got like a promotion, if I got correct, right? And she hasn't said anything about that yet. But hopefully, on future programs, we get to hear a little bit more about that. And Christine, although she's not here, she's been an amazing support, an amazing friend. Since I met Christine, she's been nothing but, hey, you know, there's possibility A, B, C, D, E, F. She never runs out of letter. She's amazing. She's amazing at everything she does. And although she always says she's terrified of talking in front of people, you can tell that she does it with such a passion and such love that everything she says is super well received. So I cannot be happier to have all of you as my friends in bodies and arms on the business world. So thank you very much to all of you. And I hope that this coming up new year that is literally around the corner, I cannot believe that year is about to be over. But in just a few more weeks, we'll be in the new year. So I look forward hearing from all your endeavors, hearing all the achievements that I know all of you are gonna accomplish, and hopefully I can be there to support you and push you forward in any which way I can. Okay. So without anything else, anybody else wants to add anything before we say goodbye today? No? All right. So from all of us, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Happy
Bye, everyone.
Thanksgiving. Stay grateful.
Happy